Hi there, it's me, Kimberly from KimberlyGosney.com. Today I'm sharing tips and action to help you stay motivated building your online empire. I consider that to be you making headway. So let's do it. All right, today we're talking about 3 specific things: being a tweakerilla on your website, not launching your site, and fear. Those 3 things. That's what we're addressing right now. And I promise to keep this short, simple, and to the point because this is a hard topic for me to talk about. If you're here watching this and you are an online entrepreneur and you have a website, I'm talking to you. I have not met a person yet, DIYer or done for you site, got a site from someone else, or anybody with a website that has not experienced these 3 things. So first, tweakerilla. What's a tweakerilla? A tweakerilla is like this crazy rambling monster that's always gobbling up header images, colors, fonts, spitting out new ones at a pace that would astonish people. If you're going in and tweaking stuff on your website all the time, you're a tweakerilla. I'm a tweakerilla too. Hi! Okay, so number 2, launch. Launching your site, and this is a very this is gonna blow your mind. All I consider a launch site to be is a site that has a page with a buy button on it. So if I can come visit you right now and I can buy something on your site, I consider you launched. Yay! Way to go. I'm way caffeinated. Okay, number 3, fear. So there is a lot of fear that goes into having your website and launching it, which is what creates the tweakerilla. Oh my gosh, I know, isn't that wild? So we all, as online entrepreneurs that have bought domain names and have these big pie in the sky goals for our website, we all have dreams and we all have a vision and we want to launch our website, but then something happens in the creation stage or in the it's getting ready to launch phase where the tweakerilla is born, and she's there because you're afraid to launch. So you want to launch because you need to launch because you want to make money online, but then at the same time you're afraid to launch. I know, it's crazy. And believe you me, as much as I'd love to be in your head on this one, I feel like we're sitting side by side, like maybe I'm peeking over your shoulder right now. I am definitely not a psychologist or anything like that. I don't have any PhDs. I went to college for like 3 weeks. But I can definitely say that this fear is very real and it will impact your business and especially will attack your website, this fear that brings out the tweakerilla. So today I want to talk to you about 3 steps for launching your website now, period. Because we need to keep tweakerilla at bay. And I know she lives on my site. She lives in my heart. Like, she's named after me. I'm like tweakerilla. And this is what I don't want for you. I don't want you to overthink and start tweaking and changing and never get to experience the launching part, because the launching is amazing. Okay, so launch site, once again, you've got a buy button. Someone can buy something from you. And that's it. That's what we're working towards. So I see this tweakerilla come out when people don't know these 3 key components. So I will probably forget these components. I should probably write them down because I don't script these. But anyway, the first component is they don't have an opt-in. The second component is they don't have something for people to buy. And the third one is copy. So opt-in, buy button or a service, and copy. Those are the 3 places where the tweakerilla will start to come out. And you start tweaking because you don't want to do those 3 things. And that's okay. But you're going to do them because you have to so you can launch. So let's talk about your opt-in. I see everyone get stuck here because they think this needs to be something huge, something impressive, something bigger than life. It doesn't. When you first launch your website, you're going to notice that the subscribers will trickle in. I used to have a goal back last year in April of 2014 to get 30 subscribers a month. That's 1 a day. So I can handle 1 subscriber a day, right, without being automated. I don't need anything fancy to be automated for 1 subscriber a day for 30 people a month. Yes, these 30 people are going to be your whole entire world. So when I say this, I don't mean that they don't matter, because they are everything to you right now, these 30 people. So you're going to handle these 30 people yourself. We're not going to automate this. And this will help you get over this whole opt-in creation crap that causes this tweakerilla to pop out and start changing your site, because the goal is to have an opt-in, right? So your opt-in is going to be really easy and you're going to love it. I promise you're going to feel so free after you do this. And all your opt-in is when someone opts into your list, they're going to pop up in your MailChimp account because most people use MailChimp. They'll also pop up for you in Infusionsoft or wherever else you are, but you're going to get a list of the people who pop up and opt in for your site, and you are going to send them a personal email. That's it. You're going to go into your inbox. You're going to copy their address from MailChimp. You've got permission to email them, so you're good. And you're going to send them a personal message. Hello, Susie Q. I'm so thrilled to have you as one of my first subscribers. You don't even have to use subscribers. You can make it sound nicer, but you know what I mean. I am so grateful to have you here, and I want to help you with, and then you insert what you're going to be doing on your website. So I want to help you build your website and get it launched. What's something you're struggling with right now? That's it. That's all you have to do. You send one email to each new subscriber. You're not going to have hundreds of people subscribing a day. If you do get to the point where you can't manage the personal emails to people, then you can automate. But for right now, the goal is to get you launched, to get you out there, to get your site living and breathing and working for you in your business, and to keep Tweakerilla at bay. So yes, that's a great opt-in. And this is why it is such a great opt-in. When someone sees that you took time to send them a personal email, everyone always thinks for some reason that you're busier than you really are. Like I talk with my girlfriends about this all the time, about this, how when you're online and when you have a website, people automatically kind of feel a certain way about you. So it's so funny because, yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, you've got time to send one email to your new person, the person that matters most to you in your business right now, that person that just opted in. You've got time to send them one email. But what happens on the flip side of that is when they get that email, they feel the love. Like I can tell you, I do this from time to time, all the time, and at least if I send out 5 emails like that, I'm going to get at least 4 responses from that, from a real person with a real problem that needs a real solution. So right then and there, that is the best opt-in that you can give 30 people a month. That's the best thing that you can do for them. So I want you to try it, and I want you to report back to me. And if you have trouble like figuring out how to say it, let me know, especially if you're in my Making Headway community. And if you're not, you can get in here for 30 days for free, just cause. It's like a just cause I love you. But yes, do that. I will put a special spot in my Making Headway community so you can tell me what's going on with this opt-in. I want you to do this. You don't have to have this fancy autoresponder thing set up. You just have to be a fancy you. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one I talked about is not having an offer on your site. That's the second reason that Tweakerilla starts to show her ugly head and starts making you question everything on your site. And gosh, she is a pain in the tail, she is. So the second thing is all you have to do is make something that you can deliver to somebody one-on-one. So don't have to be a coach to do this. Lord knows I am not a coach. I've not been certified in any kind of coaching. But what I can do is get on the phone with somebody one-on-one and help them with something on their website. Like I am so good at that. I call it my bucket of alone time. It's not an offer on my website right now, but it is an offer for my Making Headway community members. So anyone who needs me, it's 99 bucks. You can get me for an hour. Well, it's 45 minutes, I think, but it always takes an hour. So you can get me to do stuff on your website. So what is something that you can do right now to make your own bucket of alone time? People want time with you. That's all they want. If you create a course later on, or if you're a site designer like me, or maybe you're doing something else, you can have fancy things later on. But right now, those buckets of alone time are going to pay your bills. And they're going to help you start feeling confident about your launch. And the people that are sending you that one thing that they need most from you, maybe after they say, hey, like maybe you're a health coach, because I get a lot of health coaches, but maybe you're a health coach, and when you send out that email, you, instead of saying, you know, what's something I can help you with, maybe you say, what's your favorite food? Like, I really want to know what your favorite food is. And then they send you back that they have terrible eating habits. That's what I would do. I drink soda all the time and I have terrible eating habits, but I really love the idea of making green juices. Then you, as part of your awesome opt-in part, they say that they love green, they want to try green juice. Bam, that's your way to show them what you're capable of, and you can send them a free recipe for a green juice. God, please send me a free recipe for a green juice. Lord knows I need it more than my Dr. Pepper, my Diet Dr. Pepper. So that's what you can do if you're a health coach right now, today, to help somebody. Then, after that, you put an offer on your page. You are launching with an offer. Your offer is one-on-one time. One-on-one time to help somebody with their meal planning, or help somebody to do their grocery shopping list, help somebody with some healthy recipes, help somebody whatever way you can help somebody. Everybody can help somebody for 45 minutes. I promise you can do it. And then you create that service, you put a price tag on it that feels good to you, and that's your launch. You're launched. Except for one last thing. The last thing that makes Tweakerilla rear her ugly head, and Tweakerilla, she really is a turd. I swear, you just want to thump her. But the last thing is copy. Writing words on pages. Because that's the last place that I see people get nuts on their website. And because they can't do that copy part, they don't create an offer. They don't make an opt-in. They don't put any content on their new pages, especially when you get somebody to build your website for you. Like that part where it gets turned over to you and then you're like, well, what do I do with this? Copy. So all I want you to do for your copy is, this came from Courtney Johnson. It's not from me. It came from Courtney Johnston from the Rule Breakers Club. I'm going to give her a shout out. I'm not affiliate or anything for her, but she really is very nice. At least her periscopes are really nice. So hop on one of her periscopes. But here it is. Just speak to somebody as if you're talking to a member of your family or a person at a dinner table, somebody you're having coffee with. Record yourself talking. So I make videos. I do this all the time. Anytime there's something I want to say on my website, I just make a little video recording. You can do it on your phone. You can do it from ScreenFlow. You don't have to have anything fancy. You could do it from an old-fashioned tape recorder if you're old school and you still have a cassette player in your house, or a little one of those little bitty teeny tiny micro recorders. I always wished I had had one of those and I didn't. Just record yourself talking about everything you want them to know about whatever it is for your page. And that's it. And then after you do that, just listen to yourself talking about it, because people just want you to talk like a real person. So copywriting is being able to figure out what a real person sounds like, a real you. And if that still stumps you, get some help. Go to Courtney. Go to somebody who has a great DIY course or offer that can help you learn how to write copy. But don't use that as your Tweakerilla. Don't make the copy so difficult that then it becomes like the whole site is tragic and everything has to be reworked, because it doesn't. The only thing that has to be reworked is just those 3 things. So your site is good enough. You're good enough. And it's time for you to launch. And I swear, I meant for this to be 2 minutes and it ended up being like 13, because I'm looking at my little mini me. Hi, Mini. Down there that keeps track of the time. And I'm sorry if this was a lot of time, but I'm not sorry for it. You know what? I apologize for too dang much stuff sometimes. I'm not sorry that this took 15 minutes of your time today, because I know you're going to do something with it, because I know you're going to launch, and I know you're going to feel proud of what you've accomplished. And then if you feel the desire to tweak, you're going to wait 90 days. That's the last little mini rule, 90 days. So keep what you've got and look at it for 90 days. Measure it up to the results that you get from those emails that you're sending out to the people who opt in to you. Measure it up to the number of alone time buckets you've sold for the month. Measure it up to the copy you've created. Then decide if it needs tweaking. And if you'll hold me accountable for 90 days so that I don't change my website on you, I'll do the same for you too. So please become a Making Headway community member. That's where we're going to be digging in and talking more about Tweakerillas. We talk about a lot of fun stuff in there. Totally free for you to join for your first month. And then it's only 39 bucks a month after that. We do site building, we do a little bit of branding, and we don't do any copywriting because I don't write copy, but we tackle a lot of things like how to use MailChimp and all those other things that can get you stuck. So I hope you'll come and join us. Anyway, thank you so much for your time today. I'm so grateful to have you as one of my subscribers, one of the people that raised your hand this past year and a half. And thank you. So anyway, bye.